Who will be your starting 7 for Pittsburgh?
So the first one is the setter. It's hard to replace the 3-time All-American Rachel Fairbanks, but there's Haiti Tautua'a, is a redshirt sophomore that is returning from an ACL. That is a really tough injury to come back from. She didn't play at all last year, and she actually looked very good in the spring games. But there's also competition here. Brooke Mosher is a redshirt senior. She's a transfer from Illinois, and I think she also has a shot at that setter spot. I think the way that this will go, at least for Dan Fisher, is probably give both of them playing time, kind of see who's doing better. I think they're still gonna do a 5-1 because I think Olivia Babcock is just gonna be that good. For the outsides, for OH1, I have Blair Bayless. She's a junior, and she came off a pretty good, actually really good spring games. I think she can be really physical at the net, and then I think when she's locked in on serve receive, she can also be really solid there as well. The OH2 is gonna be tough, but right now I'm just gonna put Sophia Gregory. She's a redshirt sophomore, transfer from Oregon, who also had some really solid spring games. I put her as the outside for now though, just because I've seen her play. The other two right now, I haven't seen play. They're freshmen and they're also coming from Europe. Sorry if I butchered the names, but Marina Pezel from France, who's actually currently on the senior national team in the VNL. I think she only played in 1 match. And then Dagmar Moritz from the Netherlands. I'm not too sure about these players. I'm sure they're going to be pretty well. And then for the middles, I think this was a lot easier for me just because they're the same middles from last year. Bree Kelly, she was the All-American middle from last year. And the other middle is going to be Ryla Jones. She was the other starting middle for most of the season. She was on the ACC freshman team. And other middles to look out for, Abby Emk. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong again, but she was a recruit and she made it to the USA U19 team. And there's also Dahlia Varian. She's a returning sophomore middle blocker. Opposite, I mean, this one was the easiest one. It's Olivia Babcock, National Player of the Year, and she is currently on the senior national team for the US. The libero, I have Emery Dupes from Florida State. She's a redshirt senior, and this is tough because you are trying to replace one of the better liberos in the country from last year. Emmy Klicka, trying to replace that, but I think Emery Dupes, she has a lot of experience from playing with Florida State. But there is also Mallory Meyer. She was the DS for Pitt last year, and she kind of made her name known even more in the national tournament. She ended up doing really well. She had some really nasty serves. So we'll have to see. I think she'll definitely be in the mix competing for the lib spot, but if she's not the lib, she's going to be on there. She's going to be playing as a DS. It's definitely going to be a good team.
Dan Fisher knows what he's doing, so this man works a little bit of magic.